Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with the Wayfinders. I'm just checking to see if we have any trouble showing up. I am maybe gonna send the pups in the grass here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna send the pups in the grass. Go on. Okay, 229, 229. 2229. Getting the numbers wrong, but it's fine. Okay, looks like Meadow has chased them off. There we go. You know what? Nope. We're gonna kill a coyote. We haven't done that for a while. We are gonna try to give these guys a good warning to steer clear because, yeah, clearly they have not learned their lesson here. Good grief, the creek is loud. But yeah, we just made it to the rendezvous site in the previous episode. I think the pups have their midway coats now as well, and we probably ought to go see if we can do a hunt and probably reinforce some territory. I reckon we need to do that. We've been dealing more with Coyote Creek as well, the pack that is farther across the map, and they seem to have it out for us, or at least they did the once. They were willing to trek all the way down here and try to attack us. Oh, our territory is actually not that awful. Let me move away from the creek here so that we can take a look at things. I don't know why it's so loud. I guess it's just the season, perhaps. Right, Buffalo Plateau has had a lot of wolves die, and I think that was mostly because of us. Coyote Creek is still doing pretty strong, but we did kill a couple of their members last time, and I think Carpenter Lake is also still fairly small, which is fine. Oh yeah, and Glitch is still around, apparently, but it seems like there is an elk herd right off this way, so I think we're just gonna head over there and do some hunting. Yeah, are the pups at about? Maybe it's not quite halfway. We'll have to look and see if they actually have gotten their new coats yet. Oh yeah, we still have the hiding babies. Okay, maybe it's not quite as late in the year as I thought. I'm glad we expanded our territory in the way that we did, because these guys are pretty close to the edge here. Oh good, and Cascade did come with us. I was noticing that of everyone, her hunger is getting pretty low, so I think it's gonna be good if she's able to get something to eat here. Who actually did stay back? We have Meadow and Seneca, it looks like. Okay, both of them should be fine. But yeah, Cascade's down to 32%. It is high time we got her something to eat. You guys gonna run? You're being pretty brave for being faced with what, like 6 wolves? 7 wolves? I think we have 7 wolves with us right now. The pack has grown quite a lot over the past few years, and it's very neat to see, but it is definitely getting to be on the larger side here, that is for sure. Oh, Aretha seems to have an elk in mind. Let's see if she's found a good one. The elk's running, that's for sure. I'm not sure about that one, Aretha. I think that one's a little bit, little too strong. Let's hang back. Let's find a better target here. I think Aretha's gotten a little bit better about not being quite as reckless, but she definitely is still quick to run in and test the herd, which is not a bad thing. How are you going to find out what the health of an elk is if you don't bite it, after all? Oh, Kenai's running in. Whoa! I think this one I did not actually see very well. We kind of got sidetracked. No, probably not. Let's not get stuck in the middle of the herd, though, if they're going to be turning on us. Oh, Raven's found another one, though. Is this one any good? Watch out, little fox! You're going to get trampled! What about you? Nope, still pretty strong. I think we're getting to the season when these guys are not going to be too terribly hurt. Well, Kenai's found another. Oh no, that's the one we were already going after. Kenai, let's not go for that one. I think that's not going to be a good option here. Raven is going after this one. Not as many of them are stumbling as I was hoping, but we are kind of coming down into our own valley. Oh, never mind. Let's go for this one now that she's down. I know we previously attacked her, but oh, here comes Kenai. At least while she's down, we'll be able to get some good bites in, although everybody else seems distracted. You guys, I know I ruled this one out early on, but I think now that she's fallen, she'll be a better option. Okay, now we've got everybody running in for the attack. That's good. That's good. Not the most focused hunt we've had, but it's alright. We'll bring her down nonetheless. One more bite there. She should stop running momentarily. And yep, now we should be able to start bringing her down. It looks like Blackberry and Huckleberry are already on it, but we'll jump in and lend a hand here, and Cascade and Huckleberry are going to help deal the final blows. That's another hunt completed. Is even with the stronger elk, it's not usually too bad with a pack of this size. It's just worth trying to go for one that's a little bit on the weaker side so that you don't have so many injuries and so much damage taken. Another day. No threats that I smell. This is the one area where we don't have the best of visibility, so I like to check to make sure that we don't have somebody sneaking up on us, but I think we're okay. And that said, I think we're gonna need to do another hunt, and I do smell another elk herd in the distance. So let's see if we can find some of them. We've surprised a mother elk, and to be honest, I think we might just go after her. Oh no, Kenai's gotten an injury though. But I am bringing everyone with us today because I noticed that the two who were staying back, it was Meadow and Seneca, I believe, were pretty low on food, so I figured it'd be better to just bring the entire pack with us, so they should be catching up momentarily. But with that said, I don't want to be gone too terribly long because I think we need to get a good bite here. We don't want her to hurt everybody too much, and she is dealing quite a bit of damage, it looks like. How is everybody's health doing? Nobody's severely hurt. Raven, I think, has taken the brunt of it. But yeah, I figured it'd be a little bit easier to just do that hunt here and try to stay close to home so that we don't lose too much affinity in the process. And while this was a little bit chaotic, I do think we've got her brought down. We should maybe check and see if that moose has a calf. I see up on the hill there, and I'm pretty confident with everybody we'd be able to bring back a calf for him. Okay, are they right over this way? Yeah, there they are. Meadow and Seneca are here as well. Perfect. Now everybody should be able to eat up to full. Oh yeah, it looks like this moose does have a calf, and that calf is already on the run. If we can get some good bites here, we gotta be careful though, because we do not want... Okay, this might be more chaos than I was hoping for. We gotta be really careful here that the moose does not start attacking our younger wolves here. I think just a few more bites should do it though, if we're careful. Yep, here we go. And we're good. Okay. Now we want to make sure she does not attack, but she looks like she's running off. That's good. Maybe that'll deter the attack slightly, because sometimes they like to run in and just stand on top of the calf and be like, no, you no take, even though it no longer matters. But we should be good now. We have plenty of food for the pups. We have plenty of food for our pack. I think that is another job well done here, and our territory is still holding pretty strong. It's going quickly. We've had a pretty relaxed loaf thus far, but of course with growing pups right around the corner, it's not gonna stay that way, so I may as well enjoy the easier days while we have them. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Okay, I was just gonna say, it feels like things have been quiet for a while here. Nope. But you are not gonna stand a chance. I love how the coyotes just show up and be like, ah, that's 9 wolves. We're not doing this. Unfortunately, though, you tried. And that is going to end in your demise. And it seems like Aretha agrees. She is quick to help out. Of course, Aretha and Kenai are leading the charge here. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense, but we've got enough wolves here to go on the attack. Huckleberry's here as well. I'm trying to see who all we've got, but I don't want to really turn around my camera. And we've got a summer storm by the look of it, too. Yeah, it's a pretty stormy day out. That crept up out of nowhere. At least now we don't have a den that can flood. Ah, and Meadow as well. And Cascade. Wow, we've got the whole pack here for this. Unfortunately, these coyotes seem loath to learn their lesson, so that's kind of an issue. It's not going to bode too well for them. This is some of the legacy old school music as well, and it's neat to see it make a return. I like how they reused even some of the older tracks and still have them show up from time to time under the right circumstances. It's neat to kind of have that throwback down memory lane again. 1 or 2 more bites should do it, but we keep running out of stamina, although it looks like Cascade has got it in her head that she might finish the job. 1 more. Our stamina will come back. And there we go. Another coyote down. Thankfully, they haven't caused us true trouble for a while, but Aden knows better than to become complacent. Coyotes are very, very brazen, and even with a large pack, if they see an opportunity, they're still going to take it. And the pups are still not quite old enough to avoid being carried off, so until they are, we've got to be mindful. It's interesting the way that having growing pups in the game now has changed the feel of the rendezvous quest, because now I feel like I have to remember, oh yeah, the pups are still small enough to get grabbed. And so we've got to be extra careful with that. In some ways, it's a relief to reach growing pups. In others, it's more of a challenge. Oh, here the pups definitely have their intermediate coats. Okay. It's a little harder to tell with some of the darker coats because I think the lighter ones, you can see the detail as it blends in more. You can see when they stop having such smudgy baby fur and get some more refined markings. But you can definitely tell on some of these guys. Actually, oh no, I don't think that's a gray coat. But you can see, okay, yeah, I guess everybody's full enough on food. I don't know all the coats by name, but I have a pretty good idea of what these guys are turning into, I feel like. And it's neat to get to see them growing up. It's neat to get to see as they change throughout the year. I think that really adds a nice sense of progression to the game that we didn't always have. We can run around with them for a little bit and enjoy the summer storm. Get to enjoy our bouncy play mode, as long as we don't go too far away from the rendezvous site. Oh, look at Raven, she's so excited, and Kenai and Aretha. Yeah, it's really fun to just have the whole pack be able to run together. I'm really glad that they added this as a feature because I think that it adds so much life to the game. I really do think that Saga is a great continuation and a great way of bringing the game full circle. I think, you know, we've been waiting for a long time to see what they were going to do with these quests because, again, it was venturing into totally uncharted territory. We hadn't had a proper new quest. I mean, I guess Loaf was technically new, but it was still kind of just a continuation of the den quest. There wasn't a whole lot that was different about it, except that you're out in the open instead of at a den. So, you know, we hadn't really had a proper continuation with new gameplay until Saga. And so it's always kind of been the question of what exactly are they going to do to make this distinct from the younger pups as the pups get older and can do more. And I think they answered that question very, very well. I'm very happy with the way that they brought it all together. Another dawn and the pups are growing quickly, but it seems like we have trouble on the horizon. 32, I need you to go in the grass. There we go. Which pack are you from? This doesn't look like a lot of wolves. This is Buffalo Plateau, all right. So an old enemy, but not one that's gonna get much chance to stick around and cause us trouble, I'm afraid. You are bold picking fights here with that little health. Get out of here. All right, we'll leave them be. Everybody else growling. Oh, Cascade. Yeah, she's excited. She showed him. She's growling in their direction. Oh, and there's the plane. I was wondering where exactly it had gone, but I think we'd best try and get some more hunting in. The pups are getting pretty big. They're at just around 23 pounds, 23 to 24 pounds, so it won't be too much longer before they start to get too big for predators to run off with them. They're all lounging in the grass there. But for now, we still have to be careful. What is that pronghorn? I think that's pronghorn. Every once in a while in this game, I'll just see a creature out of the corner of my eyes and be like, what the frick is that? But pronghorn are often the culprit because they're just so funky looking. Like, look at these guys. They're kind of weird beasts when you really look at them. But somewhere around here has got to be an elk herd. Yeah, and I reckon we ought to reinforce some territory too. We've been able to let it slip for quite a while because we have the territorial might perk. I think that's really helping us quite a lot. But oh, yeah, no, I wasn't trying to gain affinity. I just wanted to wag my tail. But yeah, no, because we have the territorial might perk, we've been really able to put off having to reinforce the territory for too long. But it is starting to get to be that time again, so we'll probably ought to do our rounds here. We found the lodgepole herd again. Okay. Yeah, this will be a better source of food for us. The adult elk will probably be pretty strong nowadays, but we have enough wolves to be able to handle it, I think. And the calves will be back with the herd now, I think. I'm pretty sure everybody's up and running now. But that shouldn't be a huge deal. I don't know that we'll necessarily need to go after them, but if we need to, we always can. But I think a pack of this size is going to be better suited by hunting one of the adults. Here they are. Okay, they're right up this way. Now, it looks like they're already running, which is good news for us. We'll see if maybe we can steer them back in the direction of the rendezvous site. Whoop, gotta be careful that I'm not getting kicked here. Let's turn you guys around. Just make it a little bit easier for us. I think we will head home after this because we don't necessarily need to mark the whole territory. The rest of it was looking fairly good, I think. There's a few that are kind of low, and if we have an invasion, we might want to go back and deal with it. But I think for now, that'll be fine until the next day. We want to be able to just focus on our hunt, and hopefully somebody falls. Okay, if somebody doesn't fall, we might want to just start biting. I think we will here. And try to bring someone down kind of close. There's a good chance we won't be able to bring somebody down in the rendezvous, but it's fine as long as we're fairly close. Oh, never mind, we'll go for you. Oh, you stood up already. Oh no, not an injury. Okay, I gotta be careful because if we get a major going into growing pups again, that's gonna be not good. Okay, I think we'll be fine. We just gotta let everybody else do some biting for a bit. Nobody's too hurt. Oh my goodness, everybody's getting minor injuries here. Holy cow. This spike is no joke. But I think we're whittling him down. Maybe he will, maybe he'll circle back towards the rendezvous here. We found out, though, that can be a double-edged sword, because if you don't get it quite in the rendezvous, then they go out to try and eat and get lost, and I'm stuck on a rock here. And that's also not good. Okay, he's pretty weak, and let's let him run and see where he goes. Let's pull back and let him run and see where he goes. Meadow, you gotta let him go. Okay, is he gonna run back towards, gosh, Meadow, come on. Is he gonna run back kind of closer? He is gonna go kind of closer. Okay, we gotta catch up to him, though. I don't think he's gonna go all the way back toward it. Maybe. Actually, maybe, yes. Okay, let's see if we can steer him in the right direction. Yeah, he actually is running pretty dead on for the rendezvous. That could be a big boost, because I think we're about to enter growing pups pretty soon here. Keen eyes at the rendezvous. Okay, now we got to catch up to him because we don't want him trampling the pups. Perfect. Try to get a bite. Stop him right here. This might actually be perfect. We want to make sure that he does not get away between everybody here. We should be able to bring him down. Yeah, there we go. All right, as long as nobody gets a major injury, we are good. All right, pups, dinner is served. Not that we need to mark the carcass, because I don't think we're in too much threat of losing it. Who be growling? Was that you, Cascade, or is it Seneca again? Goodness, we got some snarly wolves as of late. But I think we'll go ahead, we'll let these guys eat, and with that, I think we're going to go ahead and actually end this off here for today. So we made it pretty far. The pups have gotten their midway coats, which is always neat to see, and at 34-ish pounds, we're probably going to be headed into growing pups in just another day or two. We also got most of the territory marked pretty well, but there are some more hexes that we'll want to go back for. I just don't think that we need to do that right this second. We can wait until our energy's up a bit more, and that'll stagger it out a bit too, because we have quite a bit going on. We have quite a bit to mark. We'll have quite a bit decaying all at once again if we mark it all at once here. So with that, we'll go ahead and leave this episode off here for the day. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.